Hello everyone and welcome back to Attingham Park. We are here down at the shop because we've got to pick up these lovely seeders and planters, or technically seeder and planter. We are going today to be doing both of those. I'm hoping to get both fields done. That is the plan. When that finally loads, here we go. So we can plant corn and we can plant soybeans. That is exactly what we're going to plant. And we're going to put soybeans in this one, 25, and corn in here. We're just going to use it to make some maize silage. It's a very small field, so why not? Okay, now I've got that hooked up already. What I need to do though is buy some seed that we can put in here. Seed is... ooh, we looked at this last time, I remember, and it was... there's a lot. There's a slot of options. I don't have any kind of way of picking this stuff up, so I'm gonna just... oh, I can do an amount. Let's do 6. So that's, yeah, that is 6 in total. Where on earth are they? Oh, they're all the way over here. Okay. So we are going to load them up by hand. I mean, they are really, they're a bit too heavy in real life to do that, but we will do it this time. I say that every time, that it's just this time we're going to do it, and then it's not. Let's just strap these guys down. Now we're not going to spend the entire episode loading up seed bags. I'm probably just going to load this one and then I'll magically appear over at the farm with all of the bags prepared. I'll take the seeder as well. I'll put him on follow me or something. But yeah, I will see you back at the farm then with this guy and him. With a tractor that only does 22 miles an hour, it is a really, really long journey back from the shop. Made even longer actually by the fact that I missed the turning and ended up heading down to the town. Had to go to the roundabout and do a complete loop. So yeah, that's not particularly useful. But we are finally here. Finally! So, let's get out. I'm going to park him just over here out of the way. But I need to first... how do I turn him off? There we go. So, he is struggling a little bit with this trailer. I suppose unsurprisingly, because it is quite heavy. Let's undo that strap. And we can just take this guy. We will plonk him down by there. And refill. Okay, that was nice and easy. Turn him off. We are going to get variable seed rate. That's fine. Am I missing something? No, it's just that he doesn't want to unfold with my keybinds. This does happen sometimes. It's a bit annoying. See, now this is a nice, good working width, and that's why I like this. This is a very good seeder, and he is putting corn in. That is great news. He does seem to be struggling slightly. Not sure why. I think it's just the gearbox. It's a very interesting texture. Now, I have not actually done any planting, I don't think, on FS22. No, I haven't. So this is the first time. I don't know if this is a standard planting texture or if this is specific to this map. But yeah, that's very interesting. Now, I don't know as well if it needs rolling. Do planted crops need rolling? I have no idea. If they do, then we're going to have to get a very small roller because our guy is not the most powerful. But yeah, I know that we are going to have to roll the soybeans once we've planted them, because they're going through the seeder. Although ironically, it turns out I could have used this machine, but because that seeder has already been purchased and it didn't cost much, I think we're just going to leave it as it is for now. If in the future we realise we don't need it, we can get rid of it. I think it happens this way this time because I'm doing soybeans, which can go through the planter. If next time I wanted to do a cereal crop, for example, that could not go through the planter, and then I'd really need a seeder. I think it's just pure blind luck that this time it was all going to work. Oops. This way, this way. So yeah, not a bad working width and quite a small field, so this should not take too much time. Now I want to do a time lapse on the bigger field because that's going to take me much longer and it would be much more useful to do as a time lapse. So here I'm just going to have a chat, I'm going to have a think about what we could do next, because today is going to be pretty much all seeding, I'm afraid. I know the last time I spent an entire episode on one type of job, there was a comment saying too much cultivating. That was the day when we were cultivating all the fields. And it's true, there was a lot of cultivating that day. But at the same time, it all needed to be done. And we didn't have much else to do. We don't have that many fields at the moment. So it's not like we have work to do in each field. There are some contracts available. At the moment, they are all baling contracts. And, well, they pay okay, but they don't pay amazingly. But then again, the jobs that do pay amazingly take a really long time to do. So is it worth doing them? I don't know. But yes, it's there's not much we can do. We will need to do some spraying. We're actually going to have to buy a fertilizer sprayer because, as you saw before, I put slurry down, but it was not enough. Slurry gives you a fixed nitrogen increase. It doesn't give variable. So we are probably not at the required nitrogen for the field. We can check that out. So nitrogen bad. Ooh, wow. Depending on where we go, 60 to 160. So at the moment, expected yield about 83%. pH is perfect though, because we spread lime everywhere. So yeah, we are going to need to do some spreading. But we need to buy the fertilizer sprayer first. Now I want to avoid spreading fertilizer on the grass. That may sound silly because I'm going to spray directly next to the grass. We're not making it that realistic. But I like the idea of the cows not having fertilizer sprayed all over their grass, if possible. However, it does mean we're going to lower yield from it, which means we're probably going to need more grass fields, so that way we can spend more time letting the grass regenerate. If we spend more time, less time cutting the grass, i.e. like once per year on each field maybe, instead of twice per year, that will give it a chance to have some slurry spread, just put some manure down as well if possible, and we can do it twice in the same year. But we need more grass fields to do that, which we don't have, not right now. However, we have got nothing else to spend our money on right now, just a fertilizer spreader and some fertilizer. Fertilizer is fairly expensive as well. But anyway, I think that's enough waffling. If you have any ideas for what we could do, let me know. I may not be able to incorporate them into the next video because the next video is going to be released. Yes, I'll be recording these two videos back to back because this video is actually late. I'm recording this on Thursday for Thursday. The episode for Saturday I will record straight after this, which means you guys won't have a chance to reply, but if you have anything that you can think of, let me know, and I'll make sure that next Wednesday's episode does have it included. So yeah, see you when this very small field has been completed. This is the last little bit then, which means we get to move on to the soybeans next. And we've actually used a lot more seed than I was expecting. I really thought that this field would be so small that we would use nothing. But I was wrong. So now, I obviously need to go and drop this. I need to put it into a shed. It's not going to be used all year, I don't think. We might use it for a contract, but let's see. So I'm going to put it away properly. Actually, in a shed. Oops. A shed with a door, I think, which I think we have somewhere on the side. Yeah, I'm going to put it in there. And then, of course, I need to go and pick up the other cedar. Whee! Let's try not to do that. Can I empty him? No, he can't be emptied. Oh, yes, so I need to go and pick up the other cedar. But it's going to take so long to drive up here that I'm just going to magic myself back to the farm. It will take far too long otherwise. Right, so we have some gated areas here. Yeah, that'll work fine. Let's get ourselves in. Please say we're not too tall. We're not. Look at that. That is made for measure. So drop him down. Now the other one will not fit in here. I can say that for certain. It is far too wide. It's going to have to stay outside. Anyway, I'm going to go and get the other cedar, and I'll see you in a moment. This guy is really, really wide. I didn't notice how wide he actually is. It's impressive. Yeah. So let's grab this one. Yep, there we go. Oops. Try not to smash it. Now we can also put fertilizer in here, but I didn't buy any, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to put him back on the trailer just in case. If he runs out of seed in the field, I will of course have to come back. I'll have to bring this trailer with me, so it makes sense if I can get the seed back in. There we go. The seed wants to go in? No? Oh, screw it. That's done. Okay, now we've got to very, very carefully do this because this has got a really, really wide width. There we go. Now, I'm not too worried about driving it around the yard or around the field. I just tested and it does fit through here, but it's very narrow. Probably shouldn't even drive through at that speed. Yeah, it's much wider than the paths, obviously, as you can see. Now, what type of seed are we going for? I saw an unload option there. Yes, what type of seed are we going for? We are going for this one, which is beans. That's us. Okay, carefully does it. We are getting jammed. Those hay bales are in the way slightly. Alright, so we are going to do some headlands first, of course. Why? Why? Does he not turn on? No, he doesn't. Good. I got really worried then when I tried doing turn on and nothing happened. There we go then. We are now away. So, let's find a view that looks good. I really should have tidied this up a little. It's not particularly well done, but look at the width on that. That is absolutely awesome. It's going to make our job so much easier. So, away we go with a time lapse.
We've been 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Interstate might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been. Sunsets in my rearview mirror, a projection of my old life fading. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff one, it says we're worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. Keeps me alive. For as long as I remember.
He's almost empty, so we need to fill him back up. And I want to show you guys something as well. What's happened? Oh, he's strapped in, that's why. Yeah, I want to show you something. So if we look here, the grass, nitrogen 45 out of 65, it might vary in places as well. So we need lime and nitrogen. If we come here, nitrogen 0 out of 0, it is perfect. So you can see we're changing into the parts of the field where we didn't actually spread lime, but this is why I wanted to do soybeans. We can save ourselves a lot of money on fertiliser because the biggest field is now going to have soybeans, which are a very good cash crop, and they require no nitrogen. Expected yield at the moment is quite high, but I think that's also because if we check here, like I said before, if we toggle on, so that's growing, okay, great. Turn off the needs ploughing, needs rolling, yes, okay, and this one does as well. So we are going to do some rolling today. We're going to finish the episode with that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to whack the timer right down to 0. Yes, I can put it down to 0. And I'm going to get this field finished. And when I'm finished, we will lease a roller and we'll get both fields done as quickly as possible. So I'll see you when it's finished. Seeding is all finished, and I am here with this lovely set of Cambridge rollers. Now, these I found on Elite Farming's Discord. So if you would like them, head over to Elite's channel on YouTube. You will find the link to his Discord in there, and you can find them. Now obviously there is a direct link, they're on a website, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the website is. And you know what? Elite does some really cool roleplay stuff, so you really should head over there and watch his stuff. And at the same time you can get the link for the Discord server. These are working very well though, and they're 140 horsepower, so it is a bit of a struggle because this is a 185 horsepower tractor. It's going to take some time pulling this through the large field, but I'm going to do the large field off camera. We're just going to do this field on camera, and you can see already he is fighting a little bit just at the last section, but that makes sense. Like I said, this is a very big roller. Can I turn without hitting the hedge? I cannot. Can I get around though? I can. I'm fighting, and there we go. Okay, so it's not going to take long to do this. I also do not actually think I'm going to be able to get to all of the edges that well, just because of the size, but we'll see how it goes. If I can get all of the edges done, I'll be very happy because this will be a perfect field. Well, no it won't, because this field needs to be fertilised. The soybean field, once it has been rolled, will be a perfect field, apart from some small sections around the edge where it needs ploughing apparently. This is a common thing on a lot of maps, mod maps in general. It was the same on 19. If I show you, we've got just this ring around the edge that needs ploughing. It's quite annoying, but we can deal with it. So let's do a little quick time lapse of getting this field sorted.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border, up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
It's taken more time than I expected, and this is on lease, so I am going to do the other field. I'm going to do it off camera, like I said, and I'll get it all done before the end of the episode, and then I can return the rollers. I would love to keep these, but there's two problems. One problem, of course, is the fact that they are expensive. The other problem is that this tractor is not really powerful enough to be using them. So we will buy these, unless something amazing comes up on Mod Hub. We will be buying them, but we won't be buying them just yet because we need to invest in a tractor, like I said. Time has gone past very, very quickly. But we've done a lot. We have managed to get all the seeding done, all the planting done, and we've got one field rolled, and I will get the second field rolled as well before the end of the episode. Well, before tomorrow, I mean. So, all that is left is to say thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.